Hep, you've got one guy going boom, the other guy going whap, and the guy trying to run it in for the score, and he's going nowhere.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board, it's 0-0. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it's the
pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Trubisky. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 20. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Garoppolo. Harris has it over the middle. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. There's Garoppolo to throw. And this one is incomplete. So they come up on 3rd down. So far, 2 possessions, 2 punts. Not a trend they want to continue. Complete to Likely on the out route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. On 1st down, Garoppolo. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Go ahead.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he's brought down. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time.
And it's caught. Touchdown. C.J. Uzomah there to make the grab. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive there took 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Ray Nitschke in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Here we go. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll try to run with Harris. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try and run with Harris. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Najee Harris. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line as we get set here 1st and 10. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They pitch it to Harris. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Najee Harris punching it in from a yard away. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
What I never do. How you supposed to walk with me? I'm 80 steps ahead of you. My mind is on Socrates. All my balls on Rubik's Cube. Every time I do it, I just Look, I saw my shot and I took it. I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay consistent. Made up my mind that no matter what, I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
Heart of a lion, my time, here I go. I am not moving in silence. If it ain't moving, moving. We making movies, moving, moving, moving. I get the chance to take it. We bout to build it. They leaving it vacant. I just go harder, harder. I am a ball that I gotta get it. I am so with it. I will go get it. That is the difference. I am not waiting. I am not faking. Everything out here, that's for the taking. My mind too right. My grind too tight. This head rhyme too nice. This my world, my life. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need.
One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot. You only get one shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon up, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So nature, I'm breaking the rules. Bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. Tonight I hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride away. I can sing with the birds and the trees in the morning, or roll like the storms way over the ocean. My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time if I want to. The world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. Even on the days when I'm late as ever, my timing is right. Even in the darkest moments, stay close, I'm that shine of the light. I can make an earthquake nervous, I can make the sun wear a visor. I can make a wise owl see me as a daily advisor. I'm that cool shade, peaceful night, and still my breath is a storm, I bet. I can make the thunder clap when I perform. It's just that in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. Hey, I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. I make the moon blue. I make the pace fly. Now I move mountains. I would have beaten the heart of a crash test dummy. I'm more swords now. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I do the impossible, impossible. Impossible. before. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Mama, I'm on the big screen. I took a big swing out of life. I'm doing big things in my life. I deserve 6 rings like a Mike. I've got no sleep. I remember when it was the nosebleeds. Now they captured the fashion from flow seats. I'm a whole king. Are you ready? Okay, say no more.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
But you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually. A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo now. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Garoppolo again. On target to his man, Likely. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 44-yard line. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge right now or at any... So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defense...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Garoppolo. And this is caught by Watkins. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. Second down. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And it's caught. Touchdown. Isaiah Likely. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
What you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Here we go. We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Offense getting set, 1st and 10. Play action, Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown! Keyshawn Johnson, 75 yards. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the Coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's 1st and 10. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this one. 40, they'll mark him down at the 39. Here's a give up the middle. It's Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now Wilson. Pressure comes and down he goes. Mike Singletary gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10.
Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We pick up this challenge in the third quarter with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your opponent's 25-yard line as we get set here, first and 10. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
We spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he's got some space here. And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for first and 10. And it's caught. Touchdown. Keyshawn Johnson, 25 yards for the touchdown, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Yeah. Sound like some superhero. Some black superheroes. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
You need a bro like me. Military mind state and I keep in a degree. You can label me a Huey P. Made a martyr out of Martin, out of Malcolm, out of Mega. I refuse to let these dirty devils make Michael a beggar. A hero CEO, I will go Magneto for my people. Give me liberty or death, that is my credo, not my ego. Dressed in a tuxedo, into party, alter ego. Killed your leader in gazebo, did it for the people. Love what motivated, I did not do it for hatred. But I truly hate the devil, I cannot debate or fake it. I was asked a question and the asker thought it hard. If I was facing death and I could ask one thing of God, I would ask for every to be free here and abroad. And to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God. And to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God.
Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Our own kind took nip from us. Money still reading God we trust. Truthfully we envy, so why we so envious? And why our own kind envy us? Pac said it's hard, but we gotta keep our head up. Keep going even though we know we fed up. It's hella tension, cause we ain't careful where we all pay attention. I need all my real soldiers on the front line, fighting for the right just one time. So unstoppable together at the same time, with the same mind. Yeah, we're gonna be high and always above what's beneath us. So every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. black superhero.
I'm talking bulletproof, kind of suit, reflect the struggle that they put us through. With the strength to fight the power like Chuck D do. With the insight to be equal. No, the skies needed a voice that finds reason to multiply. People in the streets for the cause. Marching on Washington, miners will be walking through walls. Type of superhero show up when ain't no one to call. That'll shield you from them shields that been killing us all. High beams for eyes to peek the villains in the dark. Power of resolution for a war would even start. The knowledge to build and grow where they live and take care of the kids and the older folk. The queen cause they need it most. Politics with the kings. About economic growth. Cure PTSD. Cause mental health ain't a joke. Feed the hungry and dope. Everyone would know. Everywhere we go.
Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Be the black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Be the black superhero. It's gonna take one of us to save us. It's gonna take love and a lot of trust me. Just to get that faith and know that. Because you got mine, I got your back, I know. It's gonna take one of us to save us. It's gonna take love and a lot of trust me. Just to get that faith and know that. Because you got mine, I got your back, I know. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Be the black superhero.
I told my boss, it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. I'm whipping in track, I was left up suspension. I drove it so fast that I blew out the engine. I kept it too real ever since the beginning. I play opposite day, I might keep on the mission. I'ma drive real fast to be mine. Just like traffic, yeah, I be having emotions. Just like a lamb, I ain't know I'm exploding. My heart cold, bad, I ain't got emotions. I'm going hard, yeah, you know I'm devoted. We running streets, yeah, you know we control it. She love the kids, she be busting it open. I'm quarterbacking like I'm Kyler Murray. Trying to win, I'm up at practice early. Going crazy, I just ripped the jersey. It's the first half, and we done dropped 30. What's going on, boy, man? I told my boss, it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game.
Money on my mind, head in the game. It's like I scored again, diamonds on them dance. I can hear the music playing with them bands. Crowd going wild, dived in the fans. I'm locking in on a mission, I tell her my vision. You young and she get like me. I got your shorty, she with me. I gave her a jersey, I told her to join my team. It's best you go where it's safe. You know how I play. I get to a sack like Frank. You can teach money to fly. I turn it up hop. I catch it and go to the bank. It's crazy, I'm used to the lights. I'm shining so bright. I'm working, I'm getting it done.
And I float like a real. I caught a TD, yeah, right across the middle. I'm speaking facts, boy, you telling riddles. Can't hang with the gang, so we had to sit them down. I'm in LA, riding around and around. My dog just called, say he finna touchdown. When I call a play, you won't hear a sound. Hold up, money calling right now. I gotta go and get it, and it don't matter how. All I know is, man, yeah, I'm 10 toes down. I keep my head high and my eyes on the prize. Yeah, my feet on the ground. Let's go.
I told my boss, it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limits. Head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. Two turned up, turned down right now. Two don't make better get around right now. Two turned up, turned down right now. Two don't make better get around right now.
Girls, I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lied. Whoa, yeah.
Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss. Take off the weird jewelry, I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top off. Take off them fabricated streams and the microwave memes, it's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo. Take off the Sandro pay, 5-day stay, take a $250,000, hella final. Take off the far flag, take off reception, take off the cop with the iPad. Take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off decisions I lack. Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic that if I'm rich, I'm rare. Take off the Chanel, take off the Doja, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer off and what do you have?
You ugly. You out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about us? You out of pocket. Who you think they carry up us? Get back in pocket. The world in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run. The profits abandoned, the law take advantage, the market is crashing, the industry wants to sleep in the box while they making the money, we following us. This ain't my money for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all getting jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal, done with the black and the white, the wrong and the right. You hoping for change and miracles. I know the feelings that came with burial cries. You ugly. You out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about us? You out of pocket. Who you think they carry up us? Serving up a look, dancing in a drop. Hello to the big step, but never lose a count. Venting in the safe house. Venting in the safe. Can I vent on my truth? I got nothing to lose. I got problems and pools. I can swim on my face.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, The Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. 1st and 10. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll run here with Raymond Calais. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. Man open is Robinson. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Stafford. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Back to throw, Stafford. Nothing open downfield, so he'll... An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. In trouble, and he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is fielded at the 7. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because these two defenses, they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. But you've driven into opponent territory, and it's 1st and 10. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They'll try the right side with Harris. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll toss to Harris. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Going to run the toss here to Harris. Runs over him. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Najee Harris from 17 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So Miami coming out for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rip, and they get off the field.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer. Exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive. Stop them on the first drive defensively.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Now a first carry for their fullback. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Harris running straight ahead. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
on. They ain't got no job, need someone to take her home. I hop up in the car, whip like Indiana Jones. Going George Lucas, now I'm out here killing clones. Coming in strong like...
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line as we get set here, 1st and 10. A good pickup there at 22. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to... And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. And nowhere to fit that foot. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And his throw here's incomplete. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Calvin Johnson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. 1st and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Johnson. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. And taken right at the 35. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Garoppolo now. Complete to Likely. He'll get it inside the 20 and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 39 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone. That one's going to wind up incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And now,
touchdown! Isaiah Likely, a 14-yard touchdown. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
What you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Mama, I'm on the big screen. I took a big swing out of life. I'm doing big things in my life. I deserve 6 rings like a Mike. I've got no sleep. I remember when it was the nosebleeds. Now they captured the fashion from flow seats. I'm a whole king. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Ooh, it's trouble in paradise. So let's parachute where the air's nice. And let's risk it all on the paradise. But she just wanna make sure her hair's nice. That's fair, right? I just fell in love with a prima donna. The 2023 Madonna. I mean, your honor, I was minding my business until she gave me complete nirvana. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Take advantage of this moment. And wherever you own, we own it. Nobody really cares. Nobody really cares.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all the that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. Jeep. Flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. You you end up dead. Then West Coast, they leave that spread. And now you got all in your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast and 6'4s hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut up with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands. Deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. 4th and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down. She real vicious. Rock-a-bye, baby. No witness.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team.
Here we go. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and...
A nice run.
And now the offense getting set, first and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets... And the offense readies for a first down and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And some room to maneuver. Twisting away. There he goes, left side. Touchdown! Najee Harris, 75 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Congratulations on yet another victory. And you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limits is...
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's first and 10. And all the way in for the touchdown. Keyshawn Johnson, one play, 75 yards. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now a... Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields this way up at the 17. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. On play action, Winston. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Mike Singletary came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack on first down, Winston, and that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Winston. And that will be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Pulled in at the 24. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about Harris.
He rifles one that's intercepted. P.J. Williams. And the Saints are going to take possession of the... offense getting set, 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. He's got a man. Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Keyshawn Johnson, 36 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
This challenge begins in the 2nd quarter with 3 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Garoppolo. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Here we go. There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Open man is Keyshawn Johnson. Yep. Inside the 40-yard line. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Harris. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run again with Harris.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 59 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest. And it's now 1st and goal. This is Harris. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Najee Harris as the 1st half is winding down. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins. So we've reached halftime with just the...
Bigger, better, petty, don't matter. Far as the teller, I pray to God they rattle tattle. Hey, what's a rapper? I started off that, now I'm better. I get capital. I help my people to get cheddar. I do business. Look here, stay out my business. I'm so iceberg slimish, stainless, not a blemish. I should have been to prison. Don't boy remorse, no cases pinned. I got the rolling flooded, soaking wet, but ain't been swimming. I'm the man now, ain't I? Work a plan now, can't I? I remember when you lame player, hated a player, now the same lame player. They call a player mayor. What you talking that funky, about my face, wearing that monkey, not that might give you life advice.
Hey, everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Garoppolo. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to... So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. They're going to look to throw. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they'll wind up all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And a throw there going to be incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession.
My God, oh God, this is son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes better. Why these tell me? You can join the journey, you is worthy. Just allow me, no. Kicking down your door.